Okay, this is a video response. This is a video response to Bear 7. He sent out a series of videos to asking a lot of us to give our opinion on it, and I've watched the videos, but I was kind of confused about what he was actually asking. So I told him to elaborate and explain exactly what he wanted me to talk about, and so I'm just going to answer a few of the questions. He asked what I thought about men and what men think of me as a woman, or think of women, and how many men they have been with throughout their life. The way I feel about that is really basically two sides to that. On one hand, depending on the relationship you have with the man, I don't think some men really find that as an issue. And on the other hand, some men do. Me as a woman, and being that I have been involved in numerous relationships with men, I don't feel that I owe an explanation of how many men that I have been with. As well as me and the way I feel, I don't think it really matters how many women he has been with. It doesn't concern me about the women that he had before me. The only thing that would concern me is if there was a problem with one of these women, or he contracted something from one of these women. If his health is fine and he doesn't, if I'm explaining this right now, all of this in this video is just my opinion. Like I said, if there's no consequences and repercussions and problems behind the women that he had in the past, I really don't care how many women he had in the past. As well as, I don't owe it to him to tell him how many men I have been with. But at the same time, if he were to ask me that question, I would have no problem telling him how many men I have been with in my life. Now, I will say this. When it comes to how many men a woman has slept with and how many women a man has slept with, it's kind of a double standard. We are looked at as being whores and sluts if we sleep with a certain or too many men. But the men are looked at as they the shit because they pulling so many women. But I will say, in my eyes and from my opinion, the men are just as big a whore and slut as the woman would be for sleeping around with so many men. And to tell you the truth, like I said, I don't think that a man really wants to know the answer to that question. I mean, if the man asks the woman how many men has she been with in her life, and let's just say she throws out a number, I've been with about 10, 15, no, I've been with 10 men in my whole life. What is it going to change? I don't think it really matters, and I think it's stupid to ask a man or woman how many partners they have had throughout their life. Like I said, if they are careful and disease free, I could care less how many women he's been with and who they were, what they look like. how they treated him, I really don't care about that. All I care about is what's going on with me and him in the now, and that he's not sleeping with many women while we are in a relationship together. What he did before me is really irrelevant, and the same should be looked at when it comes to me as a woman.